murdering the beat.
Hi guys, my name is Miller and welcome back to another season video. Let's see how I'll be able to fill this one beyond 10 minutes today. Just kidding. In today's video I'll talk like usual about what to expect from this season, what has been happening, and what could potentially happen in the future. But like usual, we start off with claiming the car. And the end result for the top 3 was kind of a surprise. So the top 10 this season has been weird all along, with crews going over the maximum value possible in terms of RP. And then all crews who actually went perfect basically got RP removed or had a ban because there was only one crew going full perfect, while before calculation we had like roughly 10 crews going perfect value. No clue what happened, to be honest, and I'm baffled, but I'm losing more and more respect and trust for top 10 crews we see currently running in top 10 every season basically. Back to the car now, the Chevrolet Copo Camaro, another Camaro for many, but for me a collectible, being the fastest milestone car to this day. With its capability of running 7.2, it is over a tenth of a second faster compared to the previous fastest one, being the Zenvo TS1 GT. I must say though, the band system has again been proven to be faulty. Before the car was delivered, the leaderboard had people running maxed cars as soon as it opened at 6 PM my time. And again we see the big famous guys in there running maxed Purple Star cars, while they didn't even run top 10. It is a joke, the security system has sometimes more holes than Swiss cheese basically. In general, it is a good car, only 3 gears, and maybe in the future it could even have an Evo Cup potential for the special 50th anniversary Copo Camaro, which could then be even faster than the current 7.2. A fully drag spec car with wheelie bars would be dope. It is nice to see it also comes in various colors, such as this shock yellow, the various grey tones, and my favorite, the summit white. If only the stripes were fully black though, instead of just kind of silver greyish. Now onto the new season, season number 82, and it's a rerun. Yes, you heard me, a rerun of a season? What? It isn't the first time the Ferrari F12 TDF was a season prize car, and back in the day it was even one of the first milestone prizes back in season 21. Any reason to why they did this? No clue, it's only the second time it has happened, and last time it seemed like it was due to a late update, but now it's the first car in the new update, so the only reason it could be, if it were a patch, of course, just speculating, would be for a car getting scrapped late and being replaced last minute. But of course, speculating things won't change anything. I do hope this stays rare and more new cars are on the way. So the season prize car livery is the same from the one which was only meant to be for only 90 people, legally. Illegally there are probably way more in game. And the milestone spec seems to be changed, which is a nice touch for the vets who have a car already and could actually add a different color to their collection instead of getting full dupes. For newer players this is of course a nice way to get a car to add to their collection, or for others a 2-week holiday break if they aren't bothered with getting in a different color as it's the same car. So in general, I don't mind it. Performance wise it isn't the fastest with the 8.187, but overall nice collection item. By the way, did you know that TDF stands for Tour de France, referring to a car racing series being held in the 1900s, which was a 5-day event with various stints over 2,500 kilometers of road, track races and hill climbs. Kind of dope if you try to look for some old footage. Why don't we have anything like this today? Prestige car, a tier 2 car of which many of you guys have some fusion parts laying around for, without a doubt. The ARC Performance Hyundai Veloster. A car which has been in game for a long time now, as it is still a boss car driven by Keisha in tier 1, which would then end up as a car to win in potentially Tempest 4. Now it has been turned into a car you can pull, and if Tempest ever comes, Keisha will be getting a new whip. The Veloster jumped up from tier 1 to tier 2, but has lost a star in doing so. It is now a tier 2 with 2 stars, making it, supposedly, easier to pull. It is a rather fast tier 2 car, but not cream of the crop. It is a maxed out dyno of a 9.5, but can run a 9.1 solidly. For now, making it a great car for getting wins online to get your daily set of keys in. It comes in various colors, with my favorite one being the Keisha spec, or the Ultra Black. Compared to the regular Veloster, I must say the kit makes it like completely different and one of my favorite tier 2 cars. Good luck to you all pulling it tomorrow when the 10-time drop rate starts on the silver crates. Finally, a dump bucket for the epic Hyundai Fusion parts. Now events, this one throws me off a bit still. According to data miners, there should be a Duality Cup this season for the Porsche GT2 RS and the Lamborghini Huracan Performante Coupe, but I doubt that will happen. So listen out, we have this current Pagani event still going for another 4 to 5 days, and then on the map appeared the next Hobbs & Shaw event starting the moment the Pagani event ends, which will then last another 7 days. So I doubt we will get the Duality Cup due to overlap of events, which they prefer not to have. On the other hand, the thing on the bottom still somehow says 20 times drop rate on something, while nothing is on, so I'm kind of confused. It's as if an event was supposed to happen last week already. So I personally think only one event is to be expected this season, being Hattie's Folly. So Hattie Shaw is basically Deckard Shaw's sister in the upcoming movie Hobbs & Shaw, where I still wonder what a folly basically is. I will have to Google what that is because I have no idea. The event is a 2-slot-in event again, like we had with Brixton's Stream and Hobbs Redemption, where the first slot is between the 720S, either the Vorsteiner or the regular one, or the Zeti one, and they will most likely be again up for sale for gold. And for the second slot, you will have to buy with hard cash Hans Mazda RX-7 with the Veilside Fortune body kit from the movie Tokyo Drift. It is a tier 5 car and I've been able to hit a 7.7 with it, so I think it can be said it is the fastest JDM in game so far. This is the third car in the build up to the Toyota Supra Finale, which I expect to drop in update 2.7. The other two remaining cars are the Evo 7 you could see in the showroom, but also the F-Bomb Camaro, which someone was able to get in the game, but since then has been fully removed. So it could be it won't come at all, but it has been in the files already since 2.4 though, so it could be that will be the 5th car that you will need to get the eventual Toyota Supra. Two more things I would like to talk about is Showdown and Tempest 4. So a couple of days ago an announcement was made about the Showdown mode, which was already mentioned shortly in 2.6 update notes. It is a new online game mode, meant to run parallel to what we currently have with the live lobby system, but instead of picking your opponent, you get put in head to head by the system. By winning, you take away some trophies from the other person and you add them to your own collection. And by getting more trophies, you get more rewards, and there is even a leaderboard system about who has the most trophies. It seems like a fun mode which avoids the swapping system and where the goal is to win as much as possible and not punish winning by bumping them into faster lobbies where they can't win at all. To me though, the most important thing is how stable is it for Android players, and how fair is it? Is it about who has the fastest car, or about who can drive a setup the fastest, instead of having a maxed out Brabham versus a maxed out Chiron where the Brabham would always win. It was released in a beta to a very small group of the active player base. It has some flaws, but that is the point of a beta, ironing out some issues before a full release. I'm aware of many screaming fix other things like online before adding things. In some way I do feel like this is kind of a way to help those with online struggles to make sure matchmaking happens by the system and not by accepting or refusing or making broken connections. In today's livestream, Tom mentioned that the goal is to actually have similar RP being between the online mode and the Showdown. I can't wait for it to come out, to be honest. If it gives RP and it's fast where winning matters, I'm definitely down for it. And it takes some cars from under the dust if they start limiting it to, for example, tier 1 or specifically to a certain manufacturer or some stuff. So before I close off, a very small hint today on the livestream by CSR towards Tempest 4. Apparently in the Showdown there is a new character with purple hair, and Tom Hoop said it could be a hint to the Tempest 4 perhaps, as Tempest is always purple hair colored theme whatever.
Where's Tempest 4? I don't know if anyone picked up on the character that was featured in the Showdown beta. Like, I didn't really see any chat about this.
Yeah.
I mean, there was this new character. She had purple hair. You know, the colour of the Tempest.
Is that what colour it is? It's purple?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't know whether that was just a coincidence or what, but they...
I know it's a long shot, but with the addition of the 722 SLR McLaren in tier 5, it could be in a build-up phase. Other cars still require replacement, like the ARC Performance Veloster we mentioned earlier, and the ACR driven by Daniel Long in tier 4. The other two cars are still hidden ones, well, hidden really, which could be ready for Tempest 4 if it were to come out, being the Z4M Coupe driven by Rich Boy Bryce in tier 2, and the Charger RT driven by Dom's doppelganger Thunder in tier 3. I don't see it coming soon, but the lineup so far looks dope, with 3 out of the 5 cars being potentially known if it will happen. These are of course still up for change. So that's it guys, all about this season I feel like you should know. I hope the Showdown beta spreads to iOS as well, and with me being included in it so I can give my exact thoughts on it when playing it myself, instead of referring to other people playing it and seeing pictures. But so far I haven't been able to play this feature. Anyways, let me know if you got a corpo down below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe for more content like this. Y'all know my name is Mille. See you around and keep racing.